What is going on, everybody? We are back with another Raw review. This is ECW, and I'm Nick.
And I'm Joe, and I almost dropped my mic already.
GG's. At least you're not trying to fall asleep on me this time.
When did I do that?
You didn't almost fall asleep, but you were laying down for the last one.
Oh, the last Raw.
I believe it was Raw. Was it Raw or was
Yeah.
it Dynamite?
I wasn't laying down. No, I might have been laying down for Dynamite.
Whichever one
We
that.
recorded late.
Yeah, we did.
What was that? Was it Collision?
It was Dynamite or
Regard-
Collision. I just
Regardless.
like to give you shit. I don't care. Um,
Yeah, that's okay.
Raw.
I'm used to it.
Raw was actually pretty decent tonight. And I would actually
was.
go as far as to say
It
I
was.
think of the last week's worth of shows. Now, obviously not this specific week's, but if we're taking Raw back to Dynamite, Raw probably has the best show of the three.
I don't disagree with that.
At least this Raw did.
I still refuse. Apparently, SmackDown's been good for like 3 weeks in a row, and I still don't care because
Yeah.
I don't have 3 hours to dedicate it onto a Friday.
I'm not watching a
So-
3-hour show, and you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, if it's not a PLE, you ain't getting me for 3 hours. Sorry, I have a life that's not all about wrestling. And
Or the occasional 3-hour Dynamite because
I don't
it's a
even like
special.
those.
you don't, but you'll watch them.
Well, yeah, because it's Dynamite, and at least the wrestling will be good.
And then at least you're getting only an hour of Collision at another time. So, I mean,
Which is still confusing because the last time they did that, they still ran a Collision on Saturday.
yeah, they're weird. First and foremost, I just want to shout out that I absolutely love that it's Cole and Greaves on commentary, and it was so much better.
I
Even
still love that we call him Greaves.
watching at 1.25 speed,
Yes,
it was just so much better.
much better that they have somebody that they can play off of. You're missing that with Wade Barrett and Tessitore, or Wade Barrett and Michael Cole.
I just don't
Corey
find
and-
Wade interesting at all.
I don't either. He's kind of a wet blanket, dude.
Like, I swear, the only thing combination-wise that could be worse than him and Cole is if somehow, some way, he ended up in AEW and it was him and Shivani. I would quit watching AEW.
Oh God, yeah.
Like, I don't.
They still need to change up that Collision. Honestly, Collision would be a better show if the commentary was better, because none of the wrestling is bad, but you just get so infuriated with having to listen to Tony Schiavone and Nigel, because Nigel is so disinterested. Nigel has nobody to banter with, nobody to play
No.
off of.
You know who they should put on fucking commentary if he's still signed to the company?
Big Show.
Yes. You know why they
wouldn't be mad at
won't?
that.
Because he couldn't get up and move when things were
Yeah.
going bad.
His mobility, he's had a bunch of surgeries. Hopefully he's getting better at that.
But no, I would love
You're another
Big
announcer,
Show.
dude.
Big Show and Nigel would honestly be so good together because Big Show plays the face commentator very well. He's knowledgeable about the
Dude, I can't
product.
remember because the last time he was on was for like Dark and Dark Elevation and stuff, and
Dude.
I don't remember much of those shows.
He's one of the only reasons I would watch Dark because he was enjoyable to listen to. Because the wrestling sure as fuck wasn't good most of the time.
It's true.
Um,
Hey, it wasn't bad if you wanted to see the Dark Order for 1,000th time.
like they had some good matches here and there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the wrestling was always bad, but it was just it was used as like a dark match show.
It was
It was-
yeah, it was Dark.
it was
match,
velocity.
developmental stuff. Yes, there you go.
And it's cool if that's what people like. And it had a nice little viewing. It usually would average quite a bit of views. Obviously, nowhere near their TV product, but it's something you could watch throughout the day. Like you didn't have to sit down and watch the whole thing at once because it was on YouTube.
Right.
And yeah. Anyways, in ring segment, Gunther comes out. Crowd chants, "You tapped out," and he smiled, soaked it in a little bit. He said, "You know what? It was AJ that fucked up." I'm paraphrasing. He was like, "But my future looks bright, and I'm officially participating in the Royal Rumble." At which point, AJ Styles music comes out, and I was like, "And this is where it's gonna happen."
Yep.
AJ comes out, and they said something that I don't even think about until they said it, and it's that AJ has been in the WWE for exactly 10 years now.
Yep. And he premiered at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that was back when the Royal Rumble was still in January. Um,
This one's going to be in January.
yeah, but it's like end of the month. It used to be like middle of January.
Well, it's whenever you can schedule it.
And there was once it was in February, which was weird.
Yeah, they've done that a couple times.
It's no different than like because
SummerSlam's always in August, except for a couple of.
I swear, didn't WrestleMania used to always be in March, and then now it's in April for some reason?
Yep.
So anyways, AJ comes out and he's like, "Yeah, well, I don't want to move on. I want to rematch at the Rumble." And Gunther's like, "No," and AJ's like, "Oh."
He's like, I don't plan on working double duty that night.
AJ's like, "Oh, are you scared?" And he was like, "You tapped out like a little bitch." At which point it kind of worked him up a little bit, and the crowd starts chanting "little bitch," which was amazing.
Right.
Gunther, it was even more amazing in 1.25 speed. Gunther said that
I was watching that live then, or the show was still going on then, so I didn't have access to 1.25.
Gunther said that there's no incentive to wrestle him again. So no, the answer is still no. And
which is smart.
Then he comes back
Gotta give him that.
and is basically like, unless you put your career on the line. And I was like, bum, bum, bum.
He's like, I need some incentive for me.
Gunther says to think about it. He doesn't need an answer right now, but he needs to let him know by the end of the night.
Yep.
So first and foremost, guys, I'm going to say this. There's a lot of speculation that people seem to think that he's going to beat Gunther at Rumble and then go on to do other things. And then
he's going to get the retirement tour like John Cena treatment.
And then, like, because I think people think he's going to be gunning for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship for some reason. And then there's like this whole grand scheme of things that people think when it comes to AJ. I'm going to be honest with you. I think he's going to lose that match. He's been saying all last year that this was going to be his last year.
Yep.
Like he was retiring in 2026. And honestly, what better than to go out on your 10th anniversary? Like, you started in the Rumble, you go out in the Rumble. Because here's the thing, Gunther's also going to, apparently, going to end up retiring Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, I think is what was originally talked about. And then possibly Jericho. And listen, I'm to the point.
He doesn't need all that.
He doesn't, but like, yeah, I feel like it's a good like legend killer thing to lead up to the inevitable Randy Orton, like the new legend killer versus the old legend killer.
Why? So they can feed him to Randy? Randy just signed like a 5-year deal a couple months ago or something.
Yeah, maybe. But at the end of the day, like AJ's been ready to leave. And if you guys don't remember, like that slip up on the top rope a few weeks ago, that wasn't an accident. I mean, that wasn't on purpose. Like he went to go do the forearm and slipped. Like he's always said when he feels he's not able to perform at the level that he knows he could perform, it's time for him to go. And like, I don't think
it's not that he can't perform anymore. It's just he's awful top heavy now too, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it.
He up something fierce.
Oh, definitely, dude. They showed. I watched his debut at the Rumble because I think they showed it in like a video package. And then you see him standing in the ring, and I'm like, my God, he gained some weight.
Yeah, he put on 20 pounds just upstairs.
But if he's ready to go, he's ready to go. Now here's the thing: when it comes to our predictions and our picks, I'm going to pick AJ to lose because I do think he's going to lose. I think he's ready to go. But
if he's going on his terms, it's his terms, right?
And here's the thing: if he's going to go out and be retired, I want it to be done in a manner like this. I don't want the retirement tour. Retirement tours are stupid. Like.
The only one done correctly was Sting's.
Yeah. I definitely think if you're going to retire, it needs to be on if I lose this match, it's what retires me. Look at Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, however you want to call him. Like he said, as soon as I lose this championship, I'm done. And he did. He lost his championship, got murdered, and he's done.
Yeah, his was kind of unsatisfying because of the post-match.
There's bullshit. That, but also like I feel like if he was physically able to keep going, he would have.
Oh, he
His
still would have, yeah.
his neck is fucked up something fierce.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to have surgery, which who can blame him? Because the last time he said things post the operation weren't great, which, again, who can blame him?
Right. So anyways, backstage, Natalya is in Maxxine's corner, and immediately I wrote down, "Yep, this is the night."
It's
Guys,
happening tonight.
So far, everything that's happened in this Raw, we've predicted within the last couple weeks. I'm just saying, keep that in mind. So, match 1, Women's IC Championship match, Becky Lynch versus Maxxine Dupri with Natalya. Maxxine hits the worst Luthez press I've ever seen in my life. This woman didn't connect on not one fucking punch thrown in the Luthez.
She's terrible at throwing punches. She's terrible. Somebody should tell her, you're bad at this. Stop doing it. Do fake elbows. Something. Because punches aren't your thing.
No. It gets worse. However, Maxxine did a really cool step-up leg drop to Becky.
Yes, I like that. She got some height on it, too.
Yeah, she did. It was a pretty dope move for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about. It's when the Becky was basically in position to take what you would consider like the curb stomp from any other wrestler. But instead of hitting a curb stomp, Maxxine jumped off of her back and then leg dropped her over the head, which at least she hit.
Yep.
So
yeah,
that's a plus. Becky hit a suplex and rolled through and hit a DDT afterwards, which was pretty nice. A superplex, not suplex, my bad. Bex ended up exposing the top turnbuckle. Maxxine misses with a roundhouse kick, but Becky falls like it connected.
Which has happened in every fucking match of theirs.
Every match.
Becky has had to sell something that didn't come close to hitting her in every single match.
Maxxine goes for the pin. Natty put Becky's foot on the rope. Somehow the ref didn't see this, even though the ref was in perfect position to be able to do so.
Yep.
That annoyed me.
I understand. This whole match annoyed me.
Maxxine, of course, felt betrayed, which, good.
Yeah, then it was the bad acting of Maxxine. Why? Why would you do that? After all this time.
Becky hits her manhandle slam, gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. Post-match, Natty whooped Maxxine's ass. Natty was like, "You'll never learn," and then laid her out and then put her in the sharpshooter, which I'm gonna be honest with you, that's probably one of the worst fucking sharpshooters I've seen Natty do specifically. She usually nails it really well.
It didn't look that bad to me.
I don't know. Maybe she was just sitting too high up on Maxxine for me to.
Well, Chick has some long ass legs.
That's true. That's true. But regardless, this whole segment, the actual post match, was the best thing of the entire match.
Yep. The sad thing is, we're unfortunately going to have a match with Natty versus her.
Yeah.
Which I hope Natty can pull something out of her, but I ain't got any hope, or I ain't got any. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I have no confidence it's going to happen. There we go. There's some words.
Right. Backstage, Pearce tells AJ he doesn't have to accept the challenge, and AJ says, "I'm going to go call my wife." Heyman shows up. Pearce says that he's had a great week and wants to know what Heyman wants. And Pearce says that the Vision better be on their best behavior tonight during the 6-man, and he's also going to be ringside for it. Listen.
Yes.
If there's anything I am super intrigued on and everything going on Raw, and we'll talk about it more later, it's everything going on between Paul Heyman and Pearce.
Yep.
They have the best story going on in WWE right now between the two of them.
Yeah, because it's a chess match. Pearce is trying to keep things on the up and up, and Heyman's trying to finagle his way to getting the Vision the advantage.
Right. Backstage, also, Vacar is not cleared, so there's no women's title match, but the Judgment Day think this is their year. Also, Liv is fake for Roxanne. This is like the fakest Liv has ever been in terms of demeanor towards other people. And listen,
that's because she's not been in a group this large where she's had to do these type of promos.
No, I don't mean
when Liv is talking about Liv.
No, I don't mean fake as in bad. I mean fake as in you can tell she's bullshitting to Roxanne. Like she's just being fake.
It just comes across as bad acting to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, sure, but I just mean in terms of like you can just tell she's not being honest to Roxanne, and I don't see how Roxanne doesn't see it as a character.
Well, yeah, she kind of undermines her while talking about her, my little Roxy.
Right.
That's a little condescending.
We get a random in crowd moment where Jay came out and said that he's declaring for the Rumble, which I feel sorry for Riyadh because we had to suffer through that already.
If he wins again, he will go down as a multiple-time Royal Rumble winner
An
with the
annoyance.
likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin and not Bret Hart,
Shawn Michaels,
Shawn Michaels,
Hulk Hogan.
and I'm sure I'm missing more. I don't like to speak of the Hulkster.
I try not to, but I mean, again, same thing as Chris Benoit. The man was a legend to some degree. I'm not going to pretend like they don't exist.
Well, he didn't do anything that atrocious.
No, I'm just saying. I agree with people not liking these people as people, 100%.
Sure.
But I'm not going to pretend like we wouldn't be where we're at without them.
Oh, especially Hulk Hogan. Wrestling doesn't.
Right.
Wrestling is not where it is without Hulk Hogan.
However, I'm trying to think if there were any other two-time winners. Roman. I believe maybe.
Oh, there's several.
Batista.
Yeah, there's several. It ain't that important. It's whoever they were trying to shove down our throats at the time.
Yeah, Batista's won it twice. Listen, I could do one of those stupid Sporkle quizzes. Anyways, match 2. Also backstage. The New Day are mad that they don't have a tag team title match on MLK Day.
And they traveled all the way there
and
on their favorite holiday.
And Pearce said that they're going to get some action, so they got all excited. He's like, next week, it's going to be a 4-way dance for the #1 contendership, and they're mad.
They should be. I'd be mad too if I had to be in another 4-way.
Right. Well, you win one. Stop being shitty. The Vision versus Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Penta, which I'm going to call LWO.
Match of the night.
It's also my match of the night, guys. This is the best match anyone from the Vision has had since they've been the Vision, except for maybe Reed. I do like Reed's match with.
Reed's had some good stuff.
A couple people.
He's wrestled him and Roman's match weren't bad.
Yep.
Yeah, he's had several. I'm not going to sit here and try to name his entire.
Weirdly, the Vision came out to Logan's music instead of the Vision's actual music.
Well, he's the biggest star there.
I guess.
Yeah,
he's humble.
I feel
he's
the same.
humble.
Yes. When I think of humility, I think of Logan Paul.
Pearce and Paul are ringside and constantly staring at each other and arguing throughout most of the match, which is amazing.
Yeah, Pearce and Heyman.
And then this is
people named Paul.
Also when they announced that Raw's back at its normal 8 p.m. time next week, which is a big oof because now I have to watch it at normal time.
I audibly groaned.
I'd prefer
these afternoon Raws are awesome.
Yeah, they are. My favorite moment of the match is when Reed got tagged in and Ray got tagged in because it's the David versus Goliath thing that Ray's been dealing with his entire fucking career.
And Ray is so good.
And Ray is just so good, dude. And like the fluid, him and Reed actually had really good chemistry when doing what they were doing. Like Reed knew the assignment.
He was the best worker in the match, and he's 50 some years old.
And that reversal into the backdrop looked really good. Like just that whole segment was really nice. Right after that, we got a fun triple team from the Luchas de Theory where they all took turns drop kicking him in the turnbuckle in completely different ways.
Yep.
Which I thought that was super dope. And then they all flipped over the top while the two flipped and Ray moonsaulted off the same ropes.
Yeah.
And took out the rest of the team.
Penta and Dragon Lee did flipping suicide dives, and Ray did an Asahi moonsault. It was great.
It was and perfectly timed for once. Like usually there's always somebody that's early. But yeah, they nailed it. It looked good. Reed did the powerbomb power slam combo that every big man's doing now, and it pissed me off.
I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, he's not gonna like that. Everybody's doing it now.
It's an everybody thing. Like, no, man. Like, one person did it in the Indies, and now everyone like. I think somebody did it on AEW, and then someone else did it on Raw a couple weeks ago. It wasn't even Reed; it was just someone else random. And now it's Reed, and I'm just like, I don't need every person that's physically capable of doing this move to do this move.
Well,
Like,
the crazy thing, the AEW person was Swerve.
yeah, and I wasn't even super thrilled that Swerve did it. But
We were like, oh, that's in Swerve's move list. That's interesting.
But anyways, Penta did his Penta driver, which is beautiful. It still needs to be his finishing move.
Yeah.
Every time he does it, I think that he's about to drop someone on their head, and he always spins them just right. Like, it's just amazing, dude. I love that move. One of my favorite quote unquote finishing moves in wrestling. And every version of it, whether it's his, whether it's Swerve's, whether it's now apparently Speedballs.
Speedball.
Don't act like the Flamingo Slam thing wasn't neat. Anyways, so Pearce and Heyman caused a distraction. Pearce, however, saw the Nux.
This is the best.
And he pointed.
This is the best part.
He pointed him out to the ref, and he was trying to hide it. And while he was trying to hide it, Pearce came over and snatched him off of his hand. And then Heyman came over and started arguing with
Pearce.
and Pearce slammed the Nux down on the apron, and then continued to argue with Heyman up the ramp.
Ray picked him up.
And Ray picked him up and ended up punching Theory. I think it was Theory.
It was Theory because then Penta did the
Destroyer. And then Penta hit the Destroyer, and they got the win. So Pearce, I don't know if I can say inadvertently, he definitely helped them win. And
it was in quotations, inadvertently.
It was an amazing sequence. Like, if there's ever a Smaj finish that I'm ever going to enjoy, it is some wild shit like this, guys.
And Corey Graves and Michael Cole did a perfect job on commentary selling it.
So Michael Cole's like, I don't know, I didn't see anything.
He's turnabout's fair play, right? And Corey Greaves, God, I keep wanting to call him Corey Greaves.
I will only ever call him Greaves.
It is funny. Is like adamantly just like pissed off and is like, this is ridiculous and the heel commentator shit. It was great.
Yeah. Love this match. I'm interested to see where this Pearce and Heyman thing goes. And again, we'll talk more about that here very soon. Backstage, Punk says he's the best in the world and he's playing the away game tonight, and he's going to prove why he's the best in the world. WWE did not forget their MLK tribute this year. They learned their mistake from last year.
Yep, they played it. So good for them.
WWE did nothing last year for MLK Day. Like, they didn't do anything on Twitter. They didn't do anything for the show. They got ripped into pretty hard.
And they got chastised for it.
Yeah, they did. So they didn't forget this year, guys. They did not.
That's the one thing you can't say that Vince didn't do. Vince always did those type of things every year.
Yeah, he did. Backstage, Heyman yells at Pearce, and then Pearce is like yells back at him, and he's like, "Why do you guys hate me so much?" And then all of a sudden, Heyman's like, "We don't hate you. In fact, we're really gonna miss you when you're gone." And Pearce's phone starts to ring, and Heyman goes, "You might want to take that call."
Take that call.
We get an in-ring segment. Rio comes out. They say they're always on top and are facing the women this Saturday at Saturday Night's Main Event. And after they both win, they're both going to be in the Royal Rumble. Liv and Roxanne came out, and Liv said that her advice for Io is to watch her back when it comes to Rhea, because Rhea betrayed her as well.
All factual information.
And she said that the three women in Judgment Day are also going to be in the Rumble. And Roxanne was like, one of us are going to go on to main event WrestleMania. And I was like, yeah, you're wrong about that, but that's a whole nother story.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Liv won.
No. I'm just saying she's wrong about the women main eventing WrestleMania. Listen, it is a problem I have had with WWE. I feel like both Rumble winners should main event one of the nights at Mania, regardless of story.
I agree.
I've always felt that way, but they're not going to because they're going to have some other stupid story happen that's going to main event night one.
You know what they're going to say, right? Well, it's a co-main event each night.
No, and that's not. No, there's only one main event, and the only time you can ever say there's a co-main event is if they did what they did in what was it, WrestleMania 3, that was held in 3 different locations.
Right. You were on last at this site.
Right. I hate it. I don't even consider both nights, by the way, as the main eventing. You know what the true main event? The true main event.
Fucking match.
It's night 2.
It's the go home match.
Yeah.
Everybody goes home after that.
Anyways,
even Punk, because they say, well, he's main evented now because he did the main event night 1. No, it don't count.
He will this year, probably. I would let him.
I don't know. I don't know if he'll be champion still then.
I know he might lose to Balor.
Yeah, it could. We'll find out.
We'll find out. Anyways, afterwards, Raquel comes out, and the 3 of them pretty much just take out the faces and do their thing.
Yeah, Raquel looks good. Raquel looked strong.
She did. This whole thing's starting to annoy me, though.
Dude, the Judgment Day and everything about it needs to go
I
away.
need Raquel to take her own people out and just be a solo heel. Like, just be by yourself, but still hate everyone. Like, that's what I need.
Honestly, I need these shows to be shaken up.
That too. But I still like the segment because it's fun to see Raquel whoop somebody's ass.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And they actually gave Rhea a little hope spot where she was coming back, and then she ended up eating whatever Liv's finishing move is. What the hell is that stupid thing?
Oh, the little springboard flatliner thing.
Yeah. I can't remember.
I can't think of what it's called either. Don't feel bad.
Backstage, Bayley and Lyra are struggling, and Lyra says she feels like she's letting her friend down, and Bayley's like, "No, you're not letting your friend down. You never took the pin. You never did this. It's not on you." She's like, and both of us are going to be in the Rumble, and they started hugging, and Lyra was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable.
Just uncomfortable all the way around.
I
hate this version of Bayley.
This whole thing was just weird. Now, I don't hate this version of Bayley, but I definitely hated this segment. This specific segment was just really weird.
It's not going anywhere.
It's not. I feel like it's because Bayley is. When's her contract run out?
I hope soon, because I would love to see her and Mercedes in AEW. But we'll see. Hopefully. I don't know.
Bayley's contract is set to expire the end of this year, so I mean, meh.
So maybe Rumble time next year.
Right.
We'll be talking about this.
And match 3, El Grande Americano versus Javon Evans. Listen. I just want to make it a point that they showed some things on Twitter where El Grande was complaining about his neck and being stomped on by El Vikingo.
Yeah, I would have punched that little motherfucker in the throat.
When I watched, they looked like very normal kicks. So, obviously...
Dude, he complained to the referee and then yelled at him in Espanol. So,
and obviously, I'm not there wrestling, so I can't say, right? But I will say this. For them to turn around and probably accidentally hurt Javon...
well, did they hurt Javon or did Javon hurt Javon?
We don't know because it happened in the commercial break. Look, I'm just trying to pin it on this dude so he can get off my fucking TV, all right?
I like El Grande. I hate the faction, but the gimmick when he was just a lone luchador was fun.
No, I like the faction because I like the other people involved in the faction. I wish they were more involved.
I do too, but they could be themselves and actually be a tag team and actually be going for something meaningful. I mean, Raw needs tag teams as it is.
Right. But basically, we have no clue what happened at all during this match. So, like, the match starts, the match is going fine, it goes to commercial break, and as soon as it comes back from commercial break, Javon's hurt. I don't know how much of this is real, how much of it is fake, because, like, it still felt like the show flowed perfectly normal, and it still went 2.5 hours. So, like,
yep.
I don't know. And I can no longer trust WWE to tell me when injuries are real.
Yep.
And
Thanks, Unreal.
here's my
And
biggest
social media.
here's my biggest problem with this. And listen, guys, this is again, I'm old school when it comes to watching things. But this is one of the things that I remember, at least from the late '90s, early 2000s. People would finish with injuries. Listen,
Yeah, Triple H.
Triple H had 2 blown ACLs or 2 quads.
It was quad. It was one quad. He didn't have both of them.
No, there was one where he blew like both his ACLs doing a pedigree on a table.
Vince.
No,
that was Vince.
Doing a pedigree on a table.
He didn't blow both of them. He just blew one. It was the other one that he blew. He didn't blow. He didn't blow both of them. He wouldn't have been able to walk if he blew both of them.
You might be right. They might have oversold the information because I specifically remember somebody saying he fucked up both his knees.
Well, he has done both
I
separately.
mean, during that one move.
Well, and then Chris Jericho put him in the walls of Jericho after that.
That's also
with his
true.
torn quad. So he's a tough ass dude.
And then we also watched. Regardless, we also watched Cody Rhodes
Wrestle with a torn
wrestle an entire match.
So just in case people are like, well, that's just a generational thing. No, that was this generation.
So it's just one of those things. Listen, I'm not, depending on how bad the injury was. Obviously, you don't want to hurt somebody even more.
And maybe that's what it is. They didn't know how bad it was, so they just, went on the side of caution and did it. But they could have did something. He could have just got rolled up really quickly or something like that.
The Cody thing
could have at least been a finish.
The Cody thing, he couldn't detach his muscle anymore.
Yeah, it was already tore off the bone. But he could have got rolled up or something just to kind of
finish the match in some way, shape, or form. That's why this one bothers me specifically.
Had a broken fucking neck after
and won
Owen Hart and still finished the match. He's like, well, let me get some feeling back in my extremities here, and then I'll do the worst schoolboy you've ever seen.
Right.
But guess what? We still finished the damn match.
Yeah. So again, I hope it's not one of these stupid fucking works. I'm beginning to think the Penta one was a work, if I'm being honest. I feel like he came back from a shoulder injury pretty damn quick.
It just depends. He wanted to. I think if it's a separated shoulder, you can come back from those fairly quick. You pop it back in, and you just kind of go.
I know. I've done it. It's not fun. It hurts.
Well, yeah, but it hurts if it's not where it's supposed to be too. So you've got to put it back in.
Right. I'm just saying. Go in, take the pin real quick. Take the fake headbutt with the fucking metal piece in the mask in the match.
Right. Have the referee make that shit happen and just. Well.
Yeah. Backstage, Finn's like, Punk's screwing up. This is my island in front of my people. Punk doesn't realize what he's in for.
Yep.
That's the gist of that. Backstage, Pearce approaches Heyman and says to have Braun Breaker here next week so that they can have a man-to-man. And Heyman's like, all right. And again, I'm super intrigued where this is all going.
Because Heyman was teasing him too. Well, I would want him here next week too, after the call I received.
I hope Pearce tells them all that they're all being banished to SmackDown.
That would be. But you gotta. Who are you bringing up in their place though? Because that's still like some of the main event scene on SmackDown or on Raw because.
As long as it's not the MFTs, I don't care.
Oh no! Don't even put that out into the world.
As long as it's not them, I don't care who it is. You could pull up 5 jobbers sitting on the bottom of the SmackDown roster, and I would be happy. All right.
So Axiom and
it would get them a new tag team on Raw.
I know. I'm thinking about the show as a whole here.
Bring Fraxium both over, and then Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews still work there?
Yeah.
Are you sure? No.
Yeah, he's supposedly just about to come back from injury.
Yeah.
And then pick someone else because there's 4 of them.
I don't care. Move Dragonoff over, even though I hate his fucking finish.
I'd be down. Now, you know what? Make two of the people. Listen. Bring Fraxium, and then bring uh. Why did I just fucking forget his name? Hold on, let me pause this.
Use your words.
Fuck that. Bring over Fraxium, and then Chelsea and Matt.
I'd be down with that.
You get a new woman to mix into the women's division, and then you get Matt Cardona, and I'm a fan of Matt Cardona, and I would like to watch Matt Cardona wrestle and not have to watch SmackDown. And then Fraxium, because, Or you could even
have somebody for the New Day to fight over.
Or you could
to fight with.
You could even bring over both of Pretty Deadly. I know one of them's injured and probably won't be back for like another year, but like I'd be down to watch Kit bullshit and call people toxic for fucking 6 to 9 months.
All I keep hearing about him is apparently his new entrance music is a banger.
It is. Have you watched it?
I have not.
Oh, dude,
I'll have to after the. I will after the show.
If I could find it, I will send you the tweet where somebody shared when he comes out and attacks Matt Cardona.
Oh yeah,
nice.
It's
a banger theme song. I really do like it.
Well, you and the internet are both on the same page there, so.
We get this really weird backstage segment that is mostly. Oh wait, I'm sorry. So after the whole Braun Breaker thing, we digressed. AJ came up and was like. So my wife cussed for the first time in like 25 years, and she told me to whip his ass.
It's official.
So the match at the Rumble is official. Also backstage. Asuka is yelling in Japanese at Kairi. Asuka finally basically blames Kairi for all of the losing, which annoys me.
Well, I mean, it's standard heel stuff.
That could be. But there's a better way to be a heel than just be a douchebag to your teammate.
She's like the disapproving Asian mom.
She is. I can attest to that as somebody who has a kid dating an Asian, an Asian female.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure those. I will leave that alone. I will leave that alone.
Kairi says that she'll make sure Asuka wins the Royal Rumble. She's not going to. And then Asuka's like, "Good, don't make me yell at you again."
Still, Kairi is the best actor, the best female actress on Raw.
That's true. Match 4, the final match, WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, CM Punk versus Finn Balor. First and foremost, I love that Finn does his old entrance stuff for his hometown.
Yep.
It made me happy.
He missed his first cue for the lights thing, and they did a smart thing though. The cameraman got close to him, and he's like, I can't hear the cue because the crowd's so
He said,
loud.
I can't hear my music.
Right. That was cool. I liked it.
Punk is definitely the heel tonight.
Well, yeah. Beloved Finn Balor in his
Listen,
hometown.
I've heard other heels get booed in their hometown. So, like...
Leave The Miz alone. Nobody likes The Miz, even in Cleveland.
He's not the only one. I'm just saying.
No.
That's...
They had dueling chants at one point, so he wasn't like heel for the whole match.
Punk hit the Finn Balor arm taunt on top of the announce table, and the entire arena booed him, dude. It was amazing.
Cheap heat by CM Punk.
Punk hits a superplex and then went to go do the Three Amigos thing. And as he lifts his legs up to roll him over, Balor hooked his leg.
In the schoolboy, yeah, or got him in the small package.
It was pretty nice. Punk kicked out, but
Yeah.
it was the first time I think I've seen that happen on that move, and I was like, well played. Balor.
They didn't do a whole lot special, but they had pretty good chemistry.
They did. Balor goes for the coup de grace. Punk moves, hits the GTS, and Balor kicked out. At which point, Punk locked in the Anaconda Vice, and that annoyed me because, again, it's a finisher. And he should have just not hit the move.
Well, why? He had to transition to his alternate move.
But I do understand that they are going for he's in his hometown, so he's going to have that back the home crowd
The-
energize
The
him to
extra
kick out.
incentive, right? The extra incentive to persevere.
Balor hits coup de grace and Punk kicked out, which I booed for just personally because I really wanted Balor to win, even though I knew he wasn't going to. Listen,
It's for the title. They ain't taking it off of Punk and putting it on Balor with no build.
I was still rooting, but it is what it is. Punk hit Balor with another GTS and got the win. And I put in my notes and said, look, we all knew Balor wasn't going to win, but boy, had he won, that roof would have fucking blown.
Yeah, would have. They would have been booking for a town of one.
And I would have popped harder than I probably have since Dean Ambrose won. Think how long that's been.
Like 7, 8 years.
Because I popped pretty hard when that happened. Post-match, Punk helped Finn Balor up, said some shit, and then raises Finn's arm. They hugged.
Yep.
And yeah, that's that.
That is Raw.
And a quick bit of news update. So, more news has come out for the Trey Miguel situation over in AEW.
Oh, the Rascals member who
wasn't there.
got out of his contract.
Well, he didn't get out of his contract. So
he asked to be let out of his contract.
He did not. Let me finish. So it appears what actually happened, according to what's currently going on, is he was released, but it wasn't because of he didn't miss a flight. He didn't have. Initially, we thought it was he was having
mental health issues,
travel issues, and then it evolved into he was having mental health issues, and that's why he had gotten out of his contract. But it actually turns out that it apparently has probably come from higher than Tony. And I know there's people that are like, but doesn't Tony own the company? Yes, but technically the network runs things. The last time something like this has happened, if you guys don't remember, was the Briscoe situation. And
because that's why the Briscoes were relegated to just ROH.
Right, and apparently that's why what's going around now is he had some questionable shit on his Twitter several years ago. The network asked for him to not.
So his background check came up iffy.
And this is where I have a problem. I am so tired of people's past being a reason to not let them do things now. Like, people change.
I agree.
I
agree that people change, but don't put stupid shit out on the fucking internet.
Dude, none of us think about that. Listen, if we'd have truly had the internet going the way that it was now, or the way that it is now, back when we were teenagers, we could easily be canceled for shit.
I still would have hated it.
Oh, I would have said some wild shit that I would have never been hired for. It's stupid.
That's true.
It's so stupid. And I'm not the same person that I was back when I was a teenager.
Sure. I'm not saying this should cost him his gig now. I understand why depending on what was said, because I don't know what was said.
I don't either, because apparently it's not on his Twitter anymore and hasn't been for a while.
Depending on what was said, there are things that can be said that are so bad that it prevents you from seeking employment from a corporation that wants nothing to do with that type of stuff.
They don't even want anything to do with their own corporation. That's why they're selling. So, I don't get what the fucking point is.
They're keeping the TV stations. They're just selling off the movie studios.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm curious on where their streaming for sports and stuff is going to land, though, because Max won't be there anymore.
Max will still be there. Netflix is going to run Max and Netflix.
Yeah, for a while. Like a year.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think they're going to merge it in. Why? Because then you can get people to pay for 2 different streaming services.
Why do they even need to do that? They just need to raise the price again. That's what they're going to keep doing.
Well, they're going to do both of those things.
I actually
greed.
just got my email that Universal Plus is raising its price, and I think I'm about to just go ahead and cancel that. I don't use it really all that often.
I don't even know what Universal Plus is. Is that for watching your horror movies?
No. Well, I use it for other things. Is it Universal Plus that I was thinking of?
Or are you talking about Paramount Plus?
Is it Paramount Plus? It might be Paramount.
I don't know. I've never heard of Universal Plus, but I wasn't gonna.
It might be Paramount. Yeah, it's Paramount. Yeah, they just raised their prices for this starting next month.
Fuck, around Black Friday, you could have got it for like $10 for like a whole year.
Yeah, but there's just nothing on it for me specifically that like I'm like super honed into.
No, hey, dude, I got a VPN and got rid of like 3 streaming services last year, so
I don't.
I picked one back up though because I got it for like $3 a month. But I digress.
Yeah, I don't pay for Max, so I get that for free. And then
Max is the one I picked back up because I traveled and I couldn't watch Dynamite, so I got Max and I got it on a deal.
right, but I get that for free because of my internet provider. And then I pay for pretty much all the others, dude. I got Netflix, Crunchyroll, fucking Paramount Plus. I've got there's another Peacock.
Yeah, I got rid of Peacock. Oh God, you just said a bunch of them. Now I'm drawing a blank.
Hulu. I pay for Hulu.
Yeah, I don't pay for Hulu. Hulu is through our phone provider, so I get Hulu for free.
See, if you had your phone provider and my internet, you'd get 2 of them for free.
Yep, but I don't.
But yeah, it's so much, dude. And honestly, I'm almost paying as much as I would if it was just cable.
Cable, yeah.
Almost. Because listen, I haven't dipped into over $100 yet with all of my subscriptions. We're getting there. We're getting there. But cable is ridiculously expensive here.
Dude, I'm paying $150 for cable.
Yeah,
I still have Dish, but
fuck
still.
that.
Yeah, tell me about it. But the alternative, like the streaming alternatives for like YouTube TV and them, they're fucking just as expensive.
That's why I just don't have any of them. I just use my streaming services. You'd miss out on like all your sports, and you do like your sports. But
And there you go.
I don't like sports anymore, so it doesn't affect me at all. Yeah. So that's that.
Do you want to talk about the AI Royal Rumble advertisements that showed Dominic Mysterio with an AEW title?
I forgot that happened. I noticed. So I didn't watch the Royal Rumble thing. I just saw somebody. So Deborticus, who's another wrestling streamer, as far as somebody that just talks wrestling, had mentioned it on Twitter, which is random because his stuff never shows up for me.
Yeah.
But this time it just happened to.
It's all over social media.
And it was a picture of Dom wearing the AEW World Championship, and it made me laugh so hard.
It's a generic belt that's shaped in the shape of the AAA title, but
it says AEW.
That's why it's so funny. It says AEW instead of AAA. So fun use of AI there.
How did that get passed?
So many people.
So many people.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's wild to me.
The fans noticed it immediately.
Yeah, they
which
did.
made it even funnier.
Listen, maybe Dom one day will switch companies and go win the. Please don't. Please don't. Listen, I'm not going to throw that shit in the air. We're going to move on.
Yeah, don't even put that out there.
But yeah, no, that's the news for tonight, guys. So with that being said, we love y'all. We'll talk to y'all next time. Deuces.
Later.